We're here in your Jukebox Studios. Cool place. Do you film any podcasts in here? Or
Not
is it
this
just
one.
music?
This one is mainly music. There's one big podcast here, but like that's the only podcast that's really allowed to film in this room. The other studios have podcasts.
So we're lucky to do this in here.
We're in A. When I built this one, in my head, this was for me.
And me now.
And you know.
I kind of discovered HC Pod and Filthy Fellas
At the same time.
In COVID.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really a YouTube person, but I don't know how I came across them.
Probably me.
Oh yeah, obviously it's you. Didn't have a clue who you were, but it was you, of course. But where did that start from? Like, how did you get into it? Was it Poet and Chucky first?
Yeah, do you know what? So Poet is actually my cousin, but no one really knew. Like, same surname. Like,
Stuart.
Yes.
So I did some Googling.
Yes.
Because I just always thought that you were actually called Dan Savage. Where did Savage come from?
It was bestowed upon me. Do you know who gave it to me? 3 shots of tequila. It's probably that from them times. Cause I used to just.
What's 3 shots of tequila?
It's another big podcast.
Oh right, okay.
That was.
I thought you meant like someone had given you 3 shots of
no.
tequila and then you were then
it was a
Dan
podcast
Savage.
that did. It was massive. Like it still is big, but there was a point where you couldn't miss it. It was everywhere. It was the birth of like people just chatting rubbish.
Is that what you class HC and Filthy as?
Filthy's meant to be football based, and it is football based. I think we've gone back more towards football, but for a long time it was just a cussing match based on football.
Yeah, I think I really enjoyed it during COVID, and then I couldn't keep up with all of the new people getting involved in it, and then sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I had to turn it off because I was like, there's too much shouting.
It's chaotic for you, especially.
And for me to say that, it's like that's how chaotic it was. Now I was like, I can't deal with it.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's certain times where you have a podcast. I mean, there's not many podcasts in the world where you'll have 3 different tables of 3 people. That's a 9-person podcast.
But it wasn't like that to start, was it?
No, at the before it was a 2-person setup. It was good, and then it had to change. It didn't have to change, but it did change. I still love that OG format of it being like 2 and 2, but it became more of a. Filthy wasn't a podcast then. That wasn't a podcast. That was like a YouTube show.
Yeah.
And then it became a podcast during COVID. I don't watch podcasts, right? I have different modes, and I know everyone always sees me just in stupid, silly mode, but I have different modes whereby I've always said a good podcast, you should probably leave with something. Unless you're coming here for the personalities that are on the screen, you should leave with something. Knowledge, whatever it is, you should leave with something useful. Otherwise, you've just wasted 2 hours. So I understand that they are worth their weight in gold, but so are the frantic, chaotic podcasts where people just shout.
Do you want to be involved in a learning podcast?
I could be, but it's not. I don't even listen to podcasts.
You should listen to The Rest is History if you want to learn.
What does it teach you about history?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else would it be about?
No, I don't know. Sport. It said the rest is history, but I just wondered if it was that.
No, it's like it's 2 guys who pick a topic and they tend to do a series on that topic. So it could be like, they'll pick one tiny part of the French Revolution and
Napoleon.
they'll pick like Marie Antoinette.
Okay.
That's Napoleon Wars, but close enough in time.
I know you. By the way, I play dumb. I am.
But you just got it wrong.
No, Napoleon. No, French. You said French Revolution.
Yeah, but that's the Napoleonic Wars that come as a result of the French Revolution. Oh. But I did a history degree. So.
Okay.
I would like to I would like to beat you on something.
Do you know what? You
and it
still
could be
might
history,
not. It might not be. It still might not.
See, this is the confidence coming out. But I'm also competitive.
I'm super competitive. Mine is like veering on delusion. So I think I could beat you at history, even though you have a history degree, because I'm just going to take my chances. Yeah.
What made you get back into the ring to actually do a fight?
I broke my leg playing football end of November last year, and I went up to 108 kg. And someone I know who's got a gym, Luke, he said, come down to the gym because someone called Rance is training there. He said, come and help him, do a couple bits. And it's nearer to where I moved to. I moved house and it was like 12 minutes away. So I said, oh, let me come down. Went down there, hit pads. I thought, oh, I remember how to do this. So I'll be back on Wednesday. Be back on Friday. And it just happened.
Does it help you training to have a goal of a fight?
It's good for discipline, knowing that on a Monday morning, for example, I have to train, or I should be at training, because it means that I can't go off the rails on a Sunday. But having said that, it's good to have a goal. I think I just wanted to train because I actually enjoy it. It sounds a bit crazy, but I enjoy training. I enjoy sparring. Like, I enjoy sparring more than anything.
Well, that's what all the boxers say.
Yeah, but it's a strange feeling for like someone who doesn't box. So yeah, the idea is to get back in the ring, get a win, get another win, fight whoever I can get. No, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'm on the clock.
How's the fight training going?
Not great.
Not great?
No, do you know what? Not
You're
great.
in the gym all the time. You're the self-proclaimed dog.
I'm the dog.
Of the pitch, of the ring.
I'm someone who also likes to enjoy life. So whatever thing I do that is of benefit to me, you can bet your bottom dollar.
You're doing something bad.
I've done something. I've done something to take all these positives away.
So have you always been like that? Because, I know I'm jumping around a little bit, but growing up, someone told me, as much as it pains me to say, to inflate the ego more.
I think I've got a big ego, innit? I guess, maybe. I don't think it's an ego.
Ego might be the wrong word.
It's the wrong word. I'm confident.
So that confidence.
Yeah.
So someone told me that you were a very talented footballer and boxer growing up.
Who? They told you that?
They told me that.
They didn't tell you that, or did I?
They did. I'm not.
See what I mean? And just like that,
I'm not
ego
saying
inflates.
who this is.
Ego inflates.
This is why I said I hate to inflate the ego.
Okay.
See, you just said you don't have an ego, and then you just said it inflated.
Yeah.
But they said that you were a really talented footballer
Yeah.
and a good boxer when you were younger. Do you think that you would have ever made it to be a professional in either or if you have I'm going to do something that's really good for me, but at the same time I'm going to counter it with something that's really bad for me?
I don't know. Maybe. But I think what actually stopped me is just probably my lack of... I'm a Gemini, yeah? My mum
we're
says,
going into horoscopes.
Yeah, my
now.
mum says, this is your biggest problem, is that you were born in June. That you just pick this up and you love it. But then you pick that up and you love that, and that goes down. And I struggle to like pick something and just drive. Whereas someone who's really talented or has just a passion for one thing, like just honing on that, I want to produce music, be a boxer and a footballer and a city boy. Like, I want to be everything. So
You're
it
not
doesn't.
doing a bad job of doing all.
I'm not, but I've become jack of all trades rather than the professional boxer or the professional footballer. Still dreams. You can still dream.
Yeah. So, was there a dream when you were younger to be like?
No, that is my problem. There was
wasn't
no
a dream.
No, my problem is I've always just liked to do what I like to do. I never considered football even a profession. I'm not sure why, because I was decent. I'm just a little bit like, I'm gonna turn up late and get a fine. Warm up on the side of the pitch, put your socks on the side of the pitch, do a little jog up and down once or twice, and get on the pitch and dominate.
That's how you get injured.
And it's how I get injured. But it's not
how is that going for you with boxing?
It's harder. I think actually, football is more dangerous than boxing.
Football's more dangerous than boxing? For
injuries. So, for example, I come off the pitch, and I am cooked. Like, my body is hurting, my lower back's gone, like everything hurts for like 2 days.
And you're not like that after, I mean, I'm not sparred, but you're not like that after sparring?
I'm fine after sparring. I can spar today, I'm sparring today, and I'll spar tomorrow. But I get more niggles from football. 90 minutes of running, impact, smashing into
like,
people.
It's like hitting, but then in sparring you are.
You're literally
but it's funny
because
you're literally hitting, yeah, exactly.
But you might only do 6 rounds of sparring, and some of those rounds might be tech stuff or whatever it is. And it's so weird to say, but it don't really hurt, this stuff.
So for all the boxers out there, football's harder?
Not harder. No way is it harder. Because, but it is, I think football's harder on the body.
If Poet's your cousin, is that how you got into it?
So I didn't know Poet before.
You said he was your cousin.
Yes, I know, but my family is huge. My family is massive. In Jamaica, there's like a place called Stewart Town as well, where it's just like every...
Like,
it's
that's all
big,
you need, isn't it? A place.
That's it, yeah. But he obviously did HE with Chucky. I know North Poet, and I know would have bucked him, but me and him weren't like that. Mm-hmm. And then HE started, or Half Caste started. And I always had this thing of not wanting to be in front of a camera, never wanting people to really know who I am. So I was always a voice. And then when I went on Filthy, I said to Poet to not put my name down, because everyone at the time, no one knew what I looked like. They knew who Sav Dan was, like what the voice was, but they had no idea. There were people that thought I was white and ginger. There were people that thought I was dark skinned. People didn't have a clue. They couldn't figure it out. I can't remember what I said to make my name. I was like, make my name George. Like, whatever it is, just don't say, I won't say I'm Sav Dan. All you got to do is not say I'm Sav Dan. Obviously, that message never made it through to production and whatever. Boom! Sav Dan on Filthy, first episode. And I woke up the next day with like 6,000 follows. I was like, oh, they've got me. And then I'm in now by that point.
Like, how different is it to prepare for Filthy Fellas to HC? Because it's two very different
programs. No preparation for me at all.
So is that because you don't lead it, essentially?
Yes, and if I was leading it, I would need to, because someone needs to know.
But do you think you have to go in with a different mindset into both of them? Or do you think that mindset just comes out as you're doing it naturally?
I think it's two different... It might be the same audience, but for a different reason. So, HC...
It's a bit more like thought.
It's a bit more thought. That's it. It's meant to provoke.
Yeah.
And it's meant to be... You're meant to still leave HC with something. And Chucky's good at conversations. And no matter who he sat there with, he can get the right convo out. Whereas me, I've got that thing where if I'm not interested, and Chucky knows this is why he's good at this. If I'm not interested in something, you will see it on the screen. You will see it.
So you'll see that you're not interested in it.
You know, I look captivated on that.
He's acting.
And I can't act. I wasn't even allowed to do drama in school. Literally, I was not allowed. They said, you can't.
I'm surprised to actually hearing you say that you have a shortcoming.
I have a shortcoming, and I can't act. I'm not good at German.
That is so specific.
That's what I did at school.
Random.
I'm not good at German.
Where on earth does that come from? I'm not good at German. I'm not good at knitting. From being on two different types of podcast, and then people just knowing who you are in general, do you feel a certain kind of pressure to be a certain way, or are you always like, do you have other sides of yourself that other people don't necessarily see?
Do you know what I would say about podcasts in general? Yeah, if someone is a famous chef or whatever it is, a footballer, whatever it is, for what they put forward as themselves doesn't have to be themselves, because there's so little of it that they actually give. On a podcast, it's so hard to not be yourself. You can't fake it. When I sit in front of a camera, my reactions are not thought out. They are instinctive. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. It just happens. So I'm not lying when I'm on a podcast. I don't feel any pressure to be myself, because I am myself.
Yeah, but I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying, is there, like, do you have a vulnerable side as Dan Stewart?
Yes,
not
but
as Savage Dan.
Yes, but
no. Are they
no.
two different people?
I don't know if they are. As time's gone on, I've realised I've been this same version. Like, people who've known me from when I was young will say I haven't changed one bit. I am, what you see on screen might even be a dumbed down version. The reality is, of course, I have a vulnerable side, and I have, I'm a lover as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not some vicious guy who wakes up and I'm angry at breakfast.
You don't come across that way anyway.
Yeah, but I might come across really playful all the time.
That's a good word for it. Playful,
I am really playful, but I'm also I'm lovey-dovey as well. Would you consider you as a person?
No. I'm like a person who doesn't like hugs.
I know, but we've got past
that. We've got past it.
Yeah.
But like, some people be like coming in for a hug, and I'm like,
no hug.
I don't know who you are. I don't want you to hug me. Or like, I don't mind a side hug.
Yeah.
But like
I'm an aggressive hugger.
It's a lot. Yeah.
I'm an aggressive hugger. Like, I'm coming front
straight,
on, through the come here. Like, I'm that hugger.
We broke the barrier.
Yeah, exactly.
But it took.
I broke it.
Yeah, because I don't like
it.
it.
Yeah, exactly. I broke it.
Filthy Fellas.
Yeah.
There's a lot of... It's chaos.
Yeah.
Is there like a competitive side of that? Of, I know more information than you, or is it an underlying kind of skill of persuasion that they can persuade you into what they're thinking?
Do you know what? It's a little bit of that, but also the amount of egos that are in that room. Like, you're dealing with some big... Forget even the brands of people that... You're talking about big names. It's not about being right. Football is
just
never...
about shouting louder.
It's not even about shouting louder. The thing is, it's like in a football match, for example, yeah, this is a high-tempo game.
Yeah.
You haven't got long on the ball. Make it count. You might get silence for 3 or 4 seconds. If you can't land your point in that, someone's taking the ball off you. Or, what's worse is because you could be trying to say something really constructive and correct. Mm-hmm. And someone might just rub you out. And that's the moment. On camera.
Yeah.
That is the moment. So, podcasting with Filthy Fellas is like, there's a massive comedic and timing element to it.
But yeah, it's entertainment, right? It's
yes.
not like straight-laced
But everyone knows how to do it. That's the problem. It's not just you that thinking, I've got you. Because someone is waiting for you. So, like, you have to.
It's 5-a-side.
It is crazy. Like, this can go any direction. Like, you'd be talking about Liverpool, and someone just, like, starts talking about wildlife. Like, this does not... You can't...
Wildlife.
I've done it so many times. Out of nowhere, I'll just say, you're a honey badger. And that's a topic. For 15 minutes of the podcast, we're talking about honey badgers and why he's a honey badger.
So who is the honey badger?
Who is the honey badger now?
And how do you characterise
it's
such
Loons.
a thing?
It's Loons. Loons is the honey badger. He's so stubborn, so rude, and he doesn't back down. And he's...
You've literally just said the characteristics of pretty much everyone on
all
that
of
podcast.
us. All of us.
I don't mean that in a mean way. Like, that's what makes it good. You know what I mean?
You're right.
That was 30 plus minutes
I feel like it would be more
chaotic conversations. Maybe I'll be a fella who's actually a female.
Yeah. Maybe. We'll welcome you with open arms.